So turns out that I suspect my estimation to be wrong. I expected to, or what I planned to do was running the cable wool tight, thus put it through that hole and expand it inside to make a proper layer for the insulation of the forge. But I don't think that I will get the thick stuff through that door. So that means that the front dome has to come off.
And here I was so proud of my battery powered angle grinder. But listen what, every time you see that thing stops working, it actually shut itself off. I don't know why this electronics is in there, but if you demand too much power from the machine, it just switches out and you have to switch it on again. And well, next time I think I'll pay a bit more money. Good. So this is a piece of 30mm ceramic insulation wool I had left from the last forge build. This is for 1400 degrees Celsius made, and taking a double on the front and on the rear of the forge will just do it nicely. So here I got the new piece of ceramic wool for the insulation. This piece is 600 by 1000 by 50 mil, and originally I wanted to fit 2 layers of it into the forge body, but now that I had the stuff in hand, I had to rethink and settle for just 1 layer. I think 50 mil for 1 layer is quite alright. So this, yeah, here you see why I cut off the front to fit in the keel. You see, this would have never gone through the door. So the little cut off there would be the floor, and yeah, looks good. So here now I'm going to spray it down with a rigidizer. It took me quite a while to discover or to learn what rigidizer in German is, because you cannot import the stuff, you cannot buy the stuff anywhere else. But I found this, which is just the same. And ja, for my German friends, das Zeug nennt sich Kieselsohl. Bekommt man ganz gut bei eBay. So I've cut out the front entrance with a hacksaw blade. I'll be making the hacksaw blade a bit more pointy on the grinder to cut out the rear door. So there now I'm just tack welding the front back on. I'll be welding the whole door shut later on. Sadly, my cell phone, which I use to record my videos, did not want, for some reason, to film that. It just didn't. I don't know why, so there is no footage taken. Just imagine a guy welding on the whole thing there and having a bad sunburn on his left arm afterwards because he was too dumb to wear a jacket. So that what happened. So Tommy, if you're watching, I'm sorry for wasting your hacksaw blade. I'll buy a new one, but I think I needed this one that way, and so I just grind it. So I'm spraying down the rest of the KO wool with the rigidizer, and then I just let it sit for 3 days, 2-3 days, and then it will be hardened or rigidized.
This is fire cement I use. It's going up to 1600 degrees Celsius and needs to be burned in. So first you mix it with water. Take 6 kilograms of it. Should be enough. Maybe. Since I have 9 kilograms, I'll take 9. I want to use it all wet in wet, so I don't want to have one partition already dried and then start on the next partition.
So you see, this is quite a dry solution, dry mix. It's not much water in it, and even so, this is, I think, to be desired. I can't bring it to stick on the walls or on the roof of the fire chamber, so I had to mix up a bit more wet stuff.
So as this is not working out so well, I will try to do something else. Make a really wet solution of it, and then I'll try to use a paintbrush to apply it. So let's try with the brush. That is, as you see, it's just barely sticking to the material. So, what you've seen me doing there is actually a test. I want to know if this works somehow. I don't know. These are the cutouts from the bottle. And I have 2 pieces of welding wire spun over it, then rigidized it, and now I try to cover it with the fire cement, just to prevent or to make sure that there's nothing of this KO wool that goes airborne. So actually, I don't know if this will work at all. I expect the fire cement just to pop off as soon as there's heat on it. But there's nothing against a good try, so that's what I'm doing. that's where we are now. So, this is just one more test. I have no idea if this works or not. I'm just trying. I have some 2 kilograms of fire cement unused, which normally I would just leave to dry and then dump it somewhere in the bin. But all the time I was cleaning off the shop here, I thought about, what if you actually can use this? So I don't have something like a form or like a bucket, but I have this piece of wood and I have duct tape. So I have no idea if I can make this work, but I can still try, and if it works, it would be pretty cool. And if it don't, or it doesn't, like so, I can just throw it away. So I don't know if this actually can work. I have no idea.
So that is pretty much it for the part. This thing now needs to cure for a few weeks, and since I'm on vacation for 2 weeks, I think it'll have some 3 to cure. So that's it, and thanks for watching.